Hello guys, this is Eddie from Your Gamers TV, and today I've got a lot to talk about, so please stay tuned and listen to this video because it is important. So first of all, I was going to talk about what happened to Real Snipe, because so many people have been asking me about episode 4, in which I was going to show some run and gun sniper techniques, but as you can see it is not here. And the first reason why it's not here is basically because just after Christmas I was like busy with some work, because I had some mock exams in college and I had to revise a little bit for them just so that I didn't fail too bad. So after I did that anyway, I did get an arcade stick for Tekken, because many people don't know, but I don't only play Call of Duty. Many people would assume that Call of Duty is my main game because I do make a lot of videos to do with Call of Duty. However, fighting games could possibly be my favourite type of game. So the gameplay in the background you're actually seeing is Tekken 6, not Call of Duty for once. And I also put Tekken 6 there instead of Call of Duty just for a little bit of variety, because I think that the channel should have a little more games on it apart from COD. Because if you look at some other channels like JX23, he's actually trying to like do a variety of games now, and it seems to be working out fine as well. So from now on I will be uploading other games from COD, whether they're watched or not. So the second reason why I haven't made the next episode of Real Snipe is because I was just messing around with Blender 3D, and I did get Sony Vegas as well. And what Sony Vegas allows me to do is it allows me to use alpha channels from Blender. So I worked out a few ways of like mapping out some stuff I've done on Blender, and I've come out with some cool montage edits. So I've been like just trying to think of new ways to make montages look better, and I've come up with a few good effects. So soon I'm going to be making a montage effects reel just showing the progress that I've covered so far. Then I was thinking about making a tutorial for the effects I've come up with, so do stay in the comments below if you do support this idea. So those are the main reasons why I haven't made a new episode of Real Snipe. However, don't worry, I will make it very soon, probably in a week's time or so, but it's coming, it's coming. So the next thing I was going to talk about in this video was video ideas and suggestions. And normally Patriots does really ask everyone to suggest what he should do next in every video of his, but everyone normally just tells him to do what he's doing and everything, but he has been doing what he's been doing for all of this time, and his view count is pretty still low. So instead we just made a little meeting on Skype, and we've come up with a few ideas of our own. And one idea we came up with was competitions, because we were thinking about recruiting about 2 more members to the RGTV team, which was going to be a new graphics designer and someone who can also do some gameplay for us. And I'm only going to highlight it briefly because we haven't really planned it, but let us know if you think it's a good idea, and if you want to participate you can just write in the comments below too. And another idea I had of my own was to do just a little series, you know, just as a joke, because I feel kind of like bored, you know, because I've been playing Tekken and everything, and I just don't really find Call of Duty that fun anymore. It's not because it's really boring essentially, it's just because I want more of a challenge nowadays. So I was thinking about starting a series called Eddie versus the World, which means that you can add me on PSN and then we have a 1v1, and then I upload the game and do a little commentary over it, and I'll just choose like a few people at random to play me, and I think it will be a good series if everything works out fine, and I'll make my own rules and everything. It'll be quite cool. And another idea we came up with, well, Killer came up with this. He was going to do like a top 5 kills of the week, and I think this will be quite interesting if everything goes fine too, but there's always the possibility that no one's going to upload any clips, or no one's just going to make any clips, and we might just receive 2 little submissions to even do. And yet again, this also is linked to the view count, because maybe the reason why no one's submitting anything to us is basically because they're not watching the videos, and we're not sure. If like you know why the view count is kind of low, you can comment below your suggestions on what you think about it. But some people are saying it's the new YouTube layout, and I think that's kind of linked to it, but it's not the whole, it's not the total like. But we've come to the conclusion it's just that commentaries don't get watched that much, maybe because it's just like a little bit repetitive, if you know what I'm saying. So that's why we're trying to make these new ideas. But you know, something I've actually figured out is that people like watching the tutorials I make, and I think it's just tutorials in general. People like learning something new that they don't already know, just to try level up their game. So I'm gonna try stick to tutorials as well, but now and again I will make some gameplay videos just showcasing my skill before I make any tutorials, you know what I'm saying. So that's what we're going to be doing. So on the variety side of the channel, I'll be talking about some Tekken 6 now, just to try and like get a few of you into it. And I don't want anyone to be like complaining about me talking about Tekken 6, because really, if you're going to have like a Xbox 360 or PS3 just to play COD, I think it's a waste, you know. So basically I'm just trying to broaden up the game field. So anyway, I'm Bruce here, and I've just come out of practice mode, and I've just gone straight to arcade mode, which is just the standard like story mode of the game. So it would be like equivalent to Call of Duty's campaign, and I'm not really that good with him at the moment because I haven't really played online with him much. I haven't played with him for more than 3 days or something. I just picked him up as a new character, so I was attempting to go through the game in as quick a time as possible. However, this video actually ended up being quite long, and I had to chop this out because when I got to like the last stage, I didn't know I was going to spend as much time on him, because normally when I'm using my normal character I can take him down within 1 or 2 tries. However, this time it took me more time. And this is a bonus stage over here, and with my other character I use my main character Asuka, I can actually take him down, and I figured out a technique which is with sidestepping. However, it didn't really work that well with Bruce, as you can see. But yeah, Tekken is actually a pretty fun game, and I think it's a game that actually, it makes you cleverer in general, I think, because there's so much techniques that you need to know, yeah, to actually be good at the game. Techniques that you wouldn't really think exist. If you're like new to a fighting game and you don't really play fighting games, you wouldn't really see what I'm talking about, because you'd be like trying to see who's pulling off the best moves. But sometimes it's not even about that, as you'll notice when I'm playing this character Jin Kazama, because in this stage he can take more damage than I can. Basically his moves are more powerful than mine. So in the first round I just defeated him normally, but he actually whooped the crap out of me in these 2 rounds, because I was just trying to go for like show off moves, if you know what I'm saying. But sometimes you've got to do the moves that you're sure you can actually do, and in this game like they're called punishers basically, and Bruce doesn't have that much punishers. Jin does have quite a lot of punishers, so he has the advantage here, but I wasn't using them as much. So the one you just saw there was a punisher what is actually very good. And I did lose to Jin in this round. However, I did repeat it, and in my repeat I beat him basically almost alone with that move. I didn't try and do anything fancy. And something I've realised about myself is that I like to play people head on, you know, and I think that's why I like fighting games so much. It's because it's only me and someone else in the map. There isn't really any way that you can hide in the fighting game. So I think that's even why I play Call of Duty in the style I do as well, because people normally ask me, you do so good with your snipers and free-for-alls, search and destroyers, and like the normal game modes you play, so what's your technique? And I say to them, what technique? What I do is I just run around like a lunatic and see what kills I can get, you know what I'm saying? I don't actually go into a map with a specific strategy. I just run around, and if I see you, then I'll try to kill you. That's the way it goes, and I do good with that alone. In domination it's slightly different. Obviously I'm like trying to like secure the objectives, but still it's the same concept of running and gunning, and that's why I was going to make my technique video. And some people are saying, what, I thought you said there wasn't a technique to running and gunning. You just said yourself that you just run to anywhere you go, and that's what I thought myself. But like when I actually look over my games here and see what I've been doing, I've actually been subliminally doing some techniques for running and gunning, and they involve the routes I travel when I spawn in certain locations in the map, and like where I'm normally seen in the map. What I've realised is that normally I stick to the edges of each map. I'm not like camping to the edges, but I run in the route was away from the middle, and I think it's because lots of campers like to stick to the edges of the map, aiming towards the middle of the map, so I think I tend to avoid it for that reason. And I do realise that I do kill a lot of campers when I'm playing. So many campers I see and I just pop them with quick scopes and everything. But anyway, yeah, my one and gun technique video, it will be like map for map, so I'll do an episode for each map. So it is going to be pretty long itself, but I'll aim to do more than one map per video, so you might get a video with me going over 3 maps, maybe 4. I don't know, I could even do one was going over every map, because we can actually upload more than 15 minutes on YouTube, but I don't know if people have got as long as an attention span to watch the whole thing, so I think I will just separate it into parts. But let me know what you think about that too, and do really let me know. So this is the final stage, Azazel, and he is very a newbie boss, I would say. Like, he's very noob, and Tekken like to do that a lot. They always make the last bosses quite newbie, because I remember from Tekken 5 when I used to play Tekken 5, the boss there as well, he's very aggravating. Recently, like, I've been attending like some arcade near my college when I have some breaks as well, and they just happen to have Tekken 5 there, so I've been playing it, and I can easily get to the last stage. But when I get to that last boss, he makes me so angry, because he wastes my money straight away, because it gives you 2 credits per 50p or something. It's not really that expensive, and I do make about 45 minutes out of 50p, so it's pretty decent for money wise. But it's just like the way he just rips away your dreams of winning. It's so noob. So right here, this is my second attempt of him again, and it's sometimes what I've realised is that he's got some moves that you just can't beat him at. If you punch him whilst he's doing the move, your move won't hit him. But somehow I managed to cancel out his laser beam, and I've never done it before, so it was like a learning curve here. So anyway, I will be making more videos of other games, and another game I've seen that I might start like doing some videos for is either Fight Night or Killzone 3, because I've got like both of their beaters on my PS3 and I've played both of them. Killzone's beta, I didn't really like it, and so many people are saying the beta is actually good and everything, and I think the beta is good and everything. The game is good, but it's the thing was stopping me from playing it and enjoying it that much. I think it's the frame rate, because like I don't have HD, so when I've been playing it, it looks very flashy and I can't really see what I'm doing. And every time I'm turning, it looks like I don't even know what's going on. It's so weird. And Fight Night is okay as well, but what I've realised about Fight Night as well is that there's a little bit of lag. So if I was to like do a combo of punches, the response will be kind of delayed. I was also thinking about doing some live gameplays, you know, live sniping gameplays for people to watch, just to see like how I play on average, isn't it? Because like montage quality is not always how I'm playing, and sometimes I do bad with my sniper, but it's not really terrible. And I think if I do it like that, it will show you like how you should be playing with a sniper and how bad is acceptable. Because I do think montages are deceiving. A lot of people that make videos on YouTube, even like the best snipers, they do commentaries on videos and they make montages. And commentaries on videos are like selected. You choose which gameplay you want. You choose your best gameplay, not your average gameplay. And because it's like, and some people, because they're getting paid to do this, they can afford to play games all day. So obviously if you're playing games from morning to evening, you're gonna come up with at least one game in which you just completely annihilate the floor with the sniper. So anyway, I'm just gonna be doing this to show how an average sniper plays even with this much skill. So let me know what you think of that too. So many ideas are just being exploded into this video, yeah, because this is what we've decided. We've decided that we need to change. The views are just not working out, and it's not adding up, because Patriots has been like doing some statistics again, and I forgot what the statistic he made, but he said there was like 1 something of our subscribers that actually watch our videos. So it means that we've either got a lot of dead subs, or some people that they don't choose to watch the videos, maybe because it's commentaries and yeah, they can get kind of boring. In this clip, even with my main character, I was struggling to defeat the boss. I think it's because I hadn't used her for like 3 days and I'd kind of forgotten the moves because I was thinking too much about playing that my other character. But I did eventually get my ways back. But even like when I was playing now, I remembered that I missed so many of my other moves that I used to do normally. I just forgot to use them. Okay, so as I'm approaching the end of the vid, I think I should just summarize what I've said, just in case any people have decided to skip to the end of the video, which I'm sure happens all the time. So first of all, there's the idea of Eddie versus the world, in which I just choose people to play me 1v1 and then I upload the video on YouTube according to my rules and everything, you know what I'm saying. And 2 is real snipe. You know what's going to happen with it now. I said it should be coming, the next episode should be coming in about a week's time. 3 is top 5 kills of the week. Let us know what you think about that. And 4, I said, could be live gameplays, live sniping gameplays, just to show you what an average sniper plays like. And Patrius is also asking for you to suggest something for him as well. But there's so many ideas here. I think I've even said more in the actual video, but I might have forgotten them just at the end. So please do watch this whole video properly, just if you like want to hear all the news coming up. Oh yeah, there was also the competition for the two new recruits we're gonna have on RGTV, and a video that highlights that properly will be coming soon, so stay tuned. Anyway, this was Eddie from Real Gamers TV. I am going to be doing more videos other than Call of Duty, so be prepared if you hate it. It's going to come anyway.